YouTube, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel, Choker TV Modified. And I'm your host, Choker. Of course, that's my nickname. But anyway, what I'm gonna start doing is posting videos on features of my 2022 Hayabusa. And one of the first videos I wanna do is gonna be on the launch control feature. Everybody wants to do launch control. If you got exotic cars, you got videos of people doing launch control. And basically all that is where your motor is set at a certain RPM and you basically let that clutch go and man, it's time to race. And that's pretty much what you're gonna use for racing. If you're not using for racing, you use it for showing off, for showboating. But anyway, I'm not using it for showboating. I'm using it to show you guys and to give you guys information about this. So hey, listen. I'm going to find a location where we can do this, a safe location. And I'm going to go over these features. And we're going to do it now in my garage. And then we're going to find a place. So hang tight. Here we go. This video is going to be on launch control. And why should you use launch control? You're going to use it because you're probably going to be racing. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing. Even in the manual, they tell you, oh, you need to do it on a course or a racetrack down on the street, but you know you're going to be doing it on the street. So anyway, this is how you activate launch control. You turn the key on. Now, and we're going to start it right here with this button right here. Okay? Start. So now what you're going to do to activate launch control, there is no particular button that says launch control. It's the start button. So you're going to hold this down for 1 second. 1 second. And then look at the display, how it's going to change. Now you can see that you have your indicator for launch control. Now you're going to come over to the left side of your handlebar. And this, you're going to toggle up and down to change the different modes. Now this first mode is 3,700 RPM. The second mode is 6,000 RPM. And the third mode is 8,000 RPM. And it's gonna sound just a little like this. You're gonna give it acceleration. That's 3,700. 6,000. And 8,000. And that is how you set your launch control. Now, let's go find a location out on the street where we could put this in practice. So, all right, let's find this location. Stand is up. Look at that old boat. Look at that. Hopefully you can see it on my GoPro. We're gonna look for one of these side streets down here where I can safely show you the launch control. I hope everybody is blessed and not stressed. And if you woke up this morning, you're blessed. Why do I say that? And I ain't trying to preach to anybody. I'll tell you this. That means you got a chance. Even if things are funky in your life, you got a chance. So, it's kind of almost like the channel says, modify. So, we got to continue to modify the things in our lives, not just the toys, but our own personal lives. So, there you go. Let me see here. You know what? Let me go down here. Maybe I could use something down here. Never been down this street before, but hey, life's an adventure. Railroad crossing, no trains. Oh, ain't no train going down there. You know, in areas like this, with this hot brush, I'm gonna tell you what I look out for. And it's happened to me once before. Deers. Man, you'll be surprised when a deer jump out on you. And you'll be like, what the hell? One actually hit my car, scared the shit out of me. All right, that street looks like a street down there I could do it on. Let me see. You must make your turn without getting off the pegs. Yeah, this looks like a street, maybe, unless this truck is turning, which he is. Another thing, I don't care how long you've been riding, you should always practice. I guarantee he's gonna turn in here. Always continue to practice. And that is practice in a safe place. Alright, that was a better U-turn. That other thing I did sucked. Alright. So, we already went over how do you do it. So, once again, hold that down, and then you get your indicator over here. You set the mode. So, that's the highest, of course, and that's the lowest. So, as you can see, let me pull over here, because I got a car coming. So you can hear that. You can hear the motor make that different sound. So we got the modes: highest, lowest. Hold your start button down to get to that point. Put it in first gear, and as you can see, hopefully you can see, it says launch control, or it says LC. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go back this way. So you're sitting at the light, even though you're not supposed to do this on the street. Much better. Much better. We're gonna do it again, except, and I gotta tell you guys something. I'm old school, so a lot of this stuff is so new to me, and I'm kind of fighting it. Like, man, I don't need launch control. All I need is to work my clutch and my acceleration. Old school. Well, that's what I call old school. So that's kind of how I been working. But as I play with the bike and I learn things about it, I gotta tell you something, this shit is fun. All right, that's really not giving me enough room. But anyway, so here we go. Here we go. Put it in neutral. Make sure I'm recording. Because the other day I had this out and I wasn't recording. So here we go. We're gonna set the mode, hold it down. Then that changes. It's in neutral. We're gonna go up. We're gonna put it in first gear. Launch control, look at that. Launch control. And then you launch it. And as you can see, look what happened. It goes out of that mode and it goes back to the original display. So basically, once you're launching it, it kind of cancels itself out, which I think is kind of gangster. So as you remember, when I first got the bike, I was like, man, this quick shift, I'm not, listen, I love the quick shifter now, love it. So you got to open yourself up to different things. A lot of times, and I'm not trying to preach to nobody, I'm just telling y'all what I'm learning. But a lot of times, you get to the point you just get so settled in your way and thinking that, man, that's the best way to do it, but no, maybe not. So, time to head back to mi casa. Oh yeah. Get on the expressway here. Currently not in Chicago, in one of the suburbs. So that's where we is right now. Notice I said that's where we is. Change up the vernacular on you guys. And it's kind of warm out. According to the bike it says 88, but I don't think it's 88. The bike's air temperature. I was just telling a friend of mine, I just left his shop, and I was like, man, I haven't rode my Harley. Rode it one time, and I was coming back from the shop. I brought her back from the shop. And honestly, I'm not saying I'm gonna stay like that, but I really had no desire to ride my Harley. You know why? Because to me, this is just a little bit more fun. A lot more fun.
Shots fired. Watch out for the deers. Mr. Goldwing there. He want to get down. I bet you he ain't got no quick shift on his bike. He got reverse. You know, Goldwings, they got that reverse. That's about it. He wants some. He wants some. Look at him. He wants some. Look at him. He wants some. He wants some. Look at him. Look at him. He want it. He want it. He gotta get off now. Now you know it don't make no sense. That man on that Goldwing, he wants some of that action. Come on now. With a Hayabusa. Not only that, a more Mafia tuned Hayabusa. Big difference. And for those who are saying, man, you know, you get more Mafia too much credit. Guess what? I give credit where credit is due. And anybody who do good work and treat me the way I was treated, hey, that's like family to me. Remember one of my old videos, as I stated, family ain't always blood, but the blood's in the family. Believe that. And if you live long enough, you'll know that. All day long.